34 after, welcome back. This is the one radio talk show in America that helps you make better money moves. Remember, the Brain Trust, always in the house for you on the Ray Lucia Show. 877-PLANNER is the number to call, PLANNER. If you want to get on board, we talk about your money, your business, and your life. So here's the deal. If you have lived over your means, and you do have 2 Mercedes, and you go bust, that's your own fault. Government shouldn't bail you out. I say take personal responsibility for your actions. Okay, I can be a compassionate person. But you know what? I don't believe that the government and the taxpayers can afford to take care of everybody.
Call Ray and the Brain Trust now at 877-PLANNER.
Let's take a question on 1220 KDOW from San Mateo, California. Hello, Annette. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. Couldn't agree with you more. Thank you for your little speech there.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's nice to hear about somebody talking about personal responsibility. I'm self-employed. I have an S-Corp, and you mentioned I might be better off with a defined benefit plan versus the solo 401k?
For most individuals, you're able to put a lot more money away into a retirement account than, say, you would under a solo 401k. But a lot of it, Annette, has to do with how old you are, how much money you make, and how much you want to shelter. So let's go through those. Your age is?
I'm 23, and I was trying to judge the merits of contributing to my 401k versus saving up and putting a down payment on a place in San Francisco with a buddy.
All right, here's what I would do. I would save at least $1,000 a month in your 401k because it's only going to cost you, $700-800 a month after taxes. So you're going to get a tax benefit. And remember, you can always take 50% of the money out of your 401k plan for a down payment on a home anyway. So some of that money will be available to you for the home, and if you don't need it, then you've got a head start on your retirement account. So let's do the 50-50 plan. Half in the 401k, half in a post-tax account for the down payment, all right? Hi, Stan. Thank you for hanging on. How can we help you today?
Ray, one of my buckets has developed a great big hole.
Read the book, Buckets of Money. Read the book, Ready, Set, Retire. We have a strategy in there that works, whether you're 85, 65, 55, or 35. I'm just afraid we're going to hear more and more of these just horrible stories of individuals that did 1031 tax-deferred exchanges into a tenant-in-common property. In plain English, what that means is, I own a building. Now the deal's underwater, and this poor guy not only has lost 50% in his stocks, he's lost 100% of the money in his real estate that he's taken. He had for 25 years. He accumulates all of this equity. And in an effort to save some income taxes, buys into a tenant-in-common deal, a risky deal, and loses that too. One of the first questions you must always ask yourself if you're a broker is, are the investments I'm recommending suitable for this particular client at this particular time? I don't care what the client tells you, broker. It doesn't matter. The client could say, I want to buy a wild rattlesnake oil, and if you've got it in your portfolio and you sell it to that person, if they are not suitable, you should lose your license.
Can I use a deductible IRA for my retired wife? I am working.
You should be fine by getting her a deductible IRA. So she should be able to put the $5,000 or so away into the deductible IRA. That will reduce your adjusted gross income and possibly give you the room in your tax bracket to be able to do a Roth conversion. I think it's not a bad strategy if, in fact, your goal is to reduce required minimum distribution someday. Remember, the buckets of money strategy deals with a safe bucket. That's been holding up just fine. Safe money is safe money. Put it in CDs. Hey, you got FDIC insurance now up to $250,000. No worries. Put it in the fixed annuity with insurance companies. Little or no worries because of state guarantee funds and all the stuff we talk about. So safe money, bucket number one, fine. Bucket number two, well, if that money was in some kind of a balanced fund, it has been hit. But the bond portion of that balanced fund has been holding up just fine, and many people have used structured products or equity indexed products or something that has principal protection in that bucket. So that bucket's in decent shape. Non-tradable real estate, been holding up beautifully. The share price doesn't fluctuate all over hex half acre, and you're still getting your dividend, 6-7%, either reinvested or you're spending the money. Now we get to that last bucket. And that's the one that's not holding up so well. But you know what, Anne-Marie, if we bucketized you, my suspicion would be that 35 to 40% of your money would be committed to the stock market. Everything else would be in safe stuff, real estate, and other asset classes that haven't gone in the tank. So a buckets of money strategy would be down, but it wouldn't be down 30%, it would be down 8% on the overall. That being said, the buckets of money strategy is holding up just fine under these unbelievably bad conditions.